everyone, and thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Today I'm here at Jamaica Pond, one of my favorite spots here in Boston that I enjoy going to. Today's topic is my first date in Medellin, Colombia. I never really talked about this in any of my videos, but yes, I did go on a date in Medellin, Colombia, and it was like a great experience. So let's get started. I can tell you more about how I met this person, and how the date went. I actually met the lady on a dating site, um, Columbia Cupid. Exchanged information with her on WhatsApp. She sent me some great pictures. I sent her pictures. We talked on WhatsApp, and she kept sending me messages. So I actually thought she spoke a lot of English, but she doesn't. Just a little bit of English. She's a teacher in Medellin, Colombia, and she's like 29 years old. Very, very beautiful young lady. She has two sons. Sons are like 12 and 10 or something like that. Okay, so when I met her, I was like, oh, okay, a young lady has kids and stuff. So, I wasn't too sure, but we talked and we got along really well. And so I was hoping, like, okay, when I get to Medellin, I would like to meet you. So when I did go to Medellin, Colombia, I contact her, and she actually wanted to hang out like right away. And I was like, wow, just a lot of things I want to do. And I had said something about this guy that I met, how he was like picking up all these women and everything. And she got upset and she like kind of didn't want to talk to me, so I blocked her. So later on, like 2 days before I was about to leave, I sent her a message saying, hey, I'm sorry we never got to meet. I'm gonna be leaving. And she goes, well, hey, can we like meet? So we ended up meeting at a mall, a really nice upscale mall. I'm not gonna tell you the mall. If you look at my videos, you will see her in my video. You will definitely see her in my video, but I'm not gonna really talk too much about her because she asked me not to share our date with anyone. So I'm just not gonna go into details or show you any pictures. So we met at this mall. While I was waiting for her, okay, she texted me and asked me to take a picture of where I was waiting at. So I took a picture, sent it to her, and about like maybe she was probably like maybe 20 minutes late. And so I was like remembering what someone said about women in Medellin being like hours late, a couple hours late, but she was like maybe like 20 minutes, 15 minutes late. So I was getting a little anxious, and then all of a sudden I got up and I see this gorgeous young lady walking towards me, and I'm like, oh my God. She was better than her pictures. I'm, I'm serious. She was better than her pictures, and her pictures were beautiful. So she was like gorgeous, and I was like, whoa, oh. And so I stood up, I walked to her. She had given me a big, beautiful smile. She was dressed really nice, had this long ponytail, dressed just sexy. And so I gave her a big hug. She gave me a big hug, and then she pulled out this little kind of pouch, and she goes, "I have something for you, and I want to welcome you to my country." So she gave me this little bracelet, beaded bracelet from Colombia. I had it on and I forgot it. It was a nice yellow beaded bracelet. And I was like, thank you, I appreciate it. And gave her another big hug. And didn't come to find out, she didn't really speak a lot of English. It was more Google, and she was using Google Translator. So I was like, wow, okay. So I had to pull out my Google Translator for us to conversate. And so, like I said, she knew a little bit of English, and so we talked. And what I really, really like about her and just Colombia women, I think Latin women in general, is that right away she made me feel like a king. I mean, like right away she goes, okay, so what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? It's up to you. And I was like, wow, I'm in your country. I don't really know where to go, where to eat. Then she goes, so what do you like to eat? Tell me what kind of restaurants you'd like to eat. What kind of food? She goes, you know what? We can get coffee. We can get ice cream. You tell me what you want to do. And I was like, whoa, whoa. I like this. I like this feel. I mean, I'm telling you, I swear to you, she just made me feel like a king from the start. So we went to get some ice cream. So ice cream was walking around to get some ice cream, and there was a lot of great places in this mall. But the ice cream that they were serving, the dishes were like really big, really big dishes with all this ice cream. And I'm like, I love ice cream, and but when it comes to buying stuff like that, I like to keep it cheap. I don't eat a lot of gourmet ice cream. I'm not really into all that stuff. So we sat down there and we looked at the menu. I was like, yeah, all this ice cream. I wouldn't want to pay for all this ice cream. I couldn't even eat all this ice cream. So she said, no, no, no. I said, no. So we walked around and we kept trying to figure out where to go. She didn't pick. She wanted me to pick. So I walked around different places. She kept showing me different places. And so we finally found a restaurant. It wasn't an expensive restaurant. It was a nice restaurant, really nice restaurant. Can't remember the name of it or anything. So we go in the restaurant, really, really upscale mall. Like I said, nice restaurant, really nice restaurant. So we go in, and she has a seat. I have a seat. Uh, and waiter came over, gave us the menu. She says, okay. She tried to start explaining stuff to me, looking at the menu, using the Google Translator, explaining everything, and I'm looking at everything. And so she asked the guy to give us more time. And so she's trying to Google Translate, explain everything to me. So, me again, I don't know a lot of Colombian food. I ended up just getting a pizza, a nice gourmet pizza, a little small gourmet pizza. And she ended up getting this little meal that wasn't very expensive at all. It was like a steak, a little round snake. Was cut round, no bigger than my fist. No, not big at all. Probably even smaller than my fist. Maybe about the size of my fist. The snake was cut. It was cut about the size of my fist. And then she had like some little salad on the side and a drink. No, nothing fancy. And so we chatted. You know, she wanted to learn English. Then she wanted to teach me Spanish. So she would say things to me in English, and I would help her and correct her. And then she would ask me how to say things like spoon, plate, and the food. Try to explain how to say stuff in English, and then she would try to teach me how to say things in Spanish. She would make me keep saying it until I got it. And just the whole time, the date was so cool. We just had a good time. She hugged up against me. We laughed and giggled. She fed me and stuff. She shared her food with me. I shared my food with her. And what I noticed right away was I was asking her if she wanted something else. She was no, no, no. She likes to she doesn't eat a whole lot because she cares about how she looks. She wants to keep a nice trim figure. She was in good shape. She was in good shape. Very nice lady in good shape. So she was like, and then she like look at my pizza and she was like, oh no, please don't eat a lot of food like that. Is not good for you. It's not good for you. Eat healthy. I like to eat healthy. I want you to eat healthy too, because I would like to for you to stay around for a long time. So I was like impressed. This the whole conversation was about me, and then she showed me pictures of her kids, really good looking boys, and her mom. So they do with her mom and her two kids, and I showed her pictures of my kids, and she actually saw a picture of my daughter, and my daughter's is actually Afro-Rican. So she was like, "Oh, Sposa." She kind of was like kind of jealous. You can see the jealous look in her face. And I said, "Sposa." No, 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 not Sposa. Sposa. Daughter. I can't remember the Spanish word for daughter, but I was like, no, no, daughter, my daughter. And then she looked. She was, oh, okay. And so as I was going to my phone, she was just looking a little bit to see how many pictures and stuff I had in my phone and stuff like that. But And then after we had dinner and stuff, we just started walking around. We started just walking all around the mall. She was just holding on to me, and I'm telling you, my brothers, she made me feel like a king. She made me feel like a king, a true king. Just held on to me real tight. We took the escalators. People were looking at her, and she just walked. She just walked with class. She carried herself with class. I was like, whoa, like whoa. I came up big time on this one, first date. So you know I was happy. I was definitely happy. If you had seen my pictures, you would see like big giant smile, her leaning on me leaning on her. You can see that from my pictures, but I can't share those pictures. Okay, I'm sorry, but trust me, she's gorgeous. Look for my videos and you will see her. All right, look for my pictures, my mall pictures, and you will see her in the video. And so we know we just walked around the mall and stuff. And the time that I was waiting for her, I had met a security guard, and he didn't know no Spanish or anything, and I was trying to find a place that she told me to meet her, and the security guard was like, I was pointing it up, and he was showing me. So as we was walking around the mall, she, we saw the security guard, and he seen me with her, and she knew of him or something, and they were saying hi, and then as we was walking away, he tapped me. He was like, he kept going like that. Like, man, he was like, man, he kept doing that to me. I was like, yeah. And he's like, man, I'm telling you. I was like, all right, thank you. And I'm telling you, man, the way she was dressed, she had class, man. Every was walking around the mall. Everybody was just looking at her because the outfit she had on, she was looking good. And so we was walking around and was trying to figure out what to do. She was like, okay, what do you want to do next and stuff. And so we just walked around and checked out a few stores. And then I'm trying to remember what we were about to do. And then she got a text or something. Because we were probably together for about like maybe almost like 3 hours or something. And then she got a text. And then I believe it was her mom. Her mom was worried, and her mom wanted to know, like, yo, come on home. So then she was like, at the wall, she looked at me and she goes, I have to go. I have to go. I'm so sorry. And I was like, what? That's okay. I understand. You have sons and you're gonna be there. She says, yeah, something happened. I have to go. I'm so sorry. That's okay. So we was going downstairs. She goes, I want you to go. And she says, oh, I want you to go home. I want you to go back to your hotel, and I'll contact you. So she made sure I got down to the bottom of the mall where you take a taxi and stuff, and she took me straight there to make sure I took a taxi back to my hotel. And so she had to go, and I was like, yo, let me take you. Let me go with you. She goes, no, that's okay. It's I'm gonna jump on the train, and I was like, let me give you money for the taxi. She said, no, I gotta go. You just stay right here, and wait for them to call you. Like you have to they take turns. You have to wait, and they'll call you to come get in your cab. And I was like, okay, all right. So she said goodbye and gave me a big hug. She was like kind of like really sad, and she left. Okay, and I was like, wow. And everybody's looking at me like, whoa, who's this dude and stuff. Okay, people were like, yo, who's this dude? Because there's a lot of beautiful women at that mall, a lot. And she was beautiful too, but she was dressed with class, and she walked with class. Okay, so everybody was just looking at her like, oh, like, who's that? You know what I mean, guys? Like somebody, there's a lot of beautiful women, but she was just dressed. The way she was dressed and the way she carried herself, she stood out from everyone else. And that's what I like about her also. And so like the next day we were supposed to get together because but I had to go pick up some things for my oh yeah, she invited me to go hang out with her family, her son, her mom and everything, because it was like the flower festival. And it was a miscommunications because I had to go and buy some shirts for my sons, and she says, yeah, I'll meet you and I'll help you. And I was going to do that early in the morning, but I thought she was working. because it was on a Monday, and she wasn't working. It was a holiday, and I didn't know that. So I went off and I did all this stuff by myself, and I didn't contact her. And I didn't realize she was trying to contact me because my phone, I didn't have any connection because I didn't have any Wi-Fi connection. So when I got back to the hotel, it was kind of like I don't know, maybe 3, whatever. And then she contacted me and she was like, yeah, I wanted you to hang out with me and all this stuff. I said, yeah, and I thought you'd wait for you to get off of work. She said, no, I didn't go to work. I'm at this festival, and she started sending me all these pictures and stuff and videos. It was nice, and I was like, wow, I wish I was there. And I wanted to go there, but at that time, it was traffic. It was traffic time. It was crazy. I was gonna go meet her, and the traffic time was like really bad. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna meet you on a date. And where she was at, she couldn't get a cab. She could not get a cab. It was about like, I don't know, 5 or something. That's the traffic time in Medellin. And she was a little bit outside of Medellin. In the area where she was, it was just really difficult to get a cab. So the date was just like, it was incredible. It was like, it was definitely the best date I ever had. I mean, ever. And I really enjoyed the young lady. And, sometimes we talk. I just recently talked to her. But yeah, she's looking to get into something right away, and I'm trying to make her understand that she's a great person. I like her, but I don't want to rush into anything. And so she thinks that, okay, maybe I'm just a playboy and I'm just trying to have fun with her. So she's like, okay, are you serious? Let me know you're serious because I don't have time for games, which I understand, but I'm not gonna let anybody rush me into anything. I'm definitely not gonna rush into a relationship. I want to know that the person's feeling me, not that they're trying to get here to the United States, okay? Because she never asked anything of me, and she's a teacher and she's doing well. But again, I just want to make sure the person's not trying to come here, get a green card and come here. I don't want any bad experiences, which I really don't think she's that type, but you just can't never tell me, People are always going to show you the good side, right? Am I right, guys? People are going to show you the good side. So tell me what you think. Again, I can't show you. I won't show you any pictures of her out of respect because she asked me not to. But check my videos. You'll see her in the video, not with me, but you'll see her in one of my videos and stuff. My mall videos. So check out my mall videos and you'll see her. Gorgeous young ladies. Nice long ponytail. Good people. I mean good people. Alright guys, so that's my video for today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Comment. Please guys, comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you've ever gone on any dates in Medellin, Colombia. Good experiences, bad experiences. Because like I told you before, I don't like doing dates in the United States. I don't care what part of the United States. I mean, I had good experiences in D.C., but here in Boston, it's been a struggle. A lot of drama. Cleveland was the worst. A lot of users in there. Okay, females were just no class. Okay, so please, again, guys, comment, like, subscribe. Okay, Agymah's World. I truly appreciate you guys. Take care.